Hey, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes or so.
Sounds good. Hey, it's Website Mark, the one and only Mark Prashant. Hello, Website Mark. Come to lend an ear live. Hey, that's right, exactly. It is a pleasure to have you here in the room, sir. One and only is right. This is the guy that makes it all happen here at Rec Poker. Just getting a couple of things ready off to the side here. So we got a couple, I don't know if anybody has a hand they want to talk about, or if anybody had a post that was interesting to them that they wanted to bring. I put a couple aside, just like always, just in case, but no, it doesn't look like that's good. That's all right. So here's one. This is from my Canadian buddy Stu, who just put this in today, I think, or recently anyway, about one of those great spots where you've got all the equity in the world, but you're out of position, and it's all draw equity, and how do you play it? So it's actually a very short post. Thought maybe we could do a couple quick episodes tonight. Get Chris out of here so we can go do his real job, or maybe even sleep a little. What do you say, Chris?
Sounds good.
And then I thought another one that might be kind of in and out. Hubs posted a bankroll management post, which is something that's not exactly like strategy, but it's something that I think is important to recreational players, and maybe we could just talk a little bit about. I'm not sure. Do you think that's a good episode to talk about bankroll management, or like what would be good things to pair with that? Other like mundane details of being a responsible poker player, or do you guys have some words on bankroll management? Because I don't want to just say like, yeah, just have 200 times your buy-in. All right, everyone, have a great week, and we'll.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why we
I-
have
I-
these production
I-
meetings.
I should let me read the post.
Yeah, cool. Mark Prashan makes a great point. Bankroll and game selection in the same breath. I think that's
Mhm.
really smart, actually, because that's what you're doing, right? You're choosing your tools, you're choosing your weapons for the foe in front of you. That's
And
exactly
you
it.
also have to consider, what you're doing it for. Is it a hobby? Are you trying to grow your bankroll? Or are you just putting money into a site so you can have some fun, play around? I think Taylor commented too about it, where he started with X amount a week or X amount a month that he was willing to spend in his poker.
Hmm.
And then he would just renew it off of his regular job. Right? It wasn't like he had a specific bankroll requirement. Oh, there's Taylor now.
I've been here the whole time. No, I haven't been here the whole time, but I've had my headphones the whole time, so I've heard everything you've said about me. So I've got some words for you. No, kidding.
No, I think that's what you kind of responded to this, didn't you?
Should have heard the podcast.
Yeah.
That's
They
right.
they roasted you pretty good in the podcast, Taylor. I want to just say that I was not one of them.
Rob's like,
I
throw
just
you
want
right
to
under
say
everybody under
that
the
I
bus.
was one of them.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'll talk to you next time. Damn it. I have no idea what's going on, what was said.
Good times.
Basically,
but-
we were complimentarily angry at you. Or
Yeah, you keep winning and it
Frustrated.
angers us.
You're
That's
on
back to
right.
back
stream.
Twitch. You're back to back Twitch.
we
was the
we
subject.
challenged all of Rec Poker to make sure that this does not happen for a third week in a row.
He's getting it up there. He's calling a shot next Thursday. That would be something. I like that.
you, Taylor, could you maybe sit back a couple of feet or something? Your camera isn't quite getting your whole head in.
my head isn't in there.
Yeah, it doesn't quite fit at all.
Yeah. I got the wide angle one, and even that doesn't do the job. I guess.
Oh, that is
But
great.
I feel like there's definitely some things that I could add in terms of bankroll management and kind of along that discussion. I don't know how long it's going to be though. Like I
Yeah,
could
that's
only
okay.
probably talk for a few minutes, but like I definitely think game selection is part of it because it's, hey, like here I am, where do I start? And then like where I would take the discussion is, like what to expect in terms of like your bankroll. Like your bankroll is going to like trend steadily downwards until it goes up. And then it's going to trend steadily downward until it goes up. And like, what should you do at each one of those different like inflection points and stuff like that? So,
Okay, well, I think that let's do that then. I think that's a good conversation to have. And also the difference between like a cash player and a tournament player's graph. Because like the cash player's graph, ideally should just like very incrementally go up and have not a lot of spikes either way. So it's an interesting way to be thinking about bankroll and that kind of thing as well.
yeah, no spikes when you zoom way out.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I notice my friend Stu, my fellow Canadian friend Stu, is in the chat today. And Stu, we are also going to be talking about your $11 scoop no limit hold'em post that you put in the forum. So as a premium member, if you're interested, maybe what we'll do is why don't we start with the bankroll conversation because that's all top of mind. And then Stu, while we're talking about that, think about if you'd like to come on and join us for the second half where we will talk about that that scoop post where you had that draw with all those outs from the big blind, and maybe we could introduce you to Rec Poker Nation and sort of get a sense of like what you were feeling in the moment and how that affected your play, that kind of stuff. So don't have to answer now, but we will start with the bankroll management post and then we'll do that one after. Okay, Stu says sounds good, so that's fantastic. So then let's just get this bad boy going. I gotta get my stupid share audio like a professional.